Hearts of Iron is a wonderful game, but after playing it for a while, you might start to wonder what else is out there to try. After playing through all the big mods, I decided to have a look around the workshop to see what treasures I might find. And viewers, I found myself a true gem. Welcome to the Rise of the Vatican. Now, because I did not want to go through this epic journey by myself, I was joined by Twitch chat during the recording of this video. If you ever want to catch one of these mod playthroughs live, make sure to check out my channel on twitch.tv. So you have On the Clouds of Heaven, the Rise of the Vatican. What this mod does is it adds a tiny little speck here in Italy next to Rome, which is Vatican City. And we, as this OPM, get, of course, a massively busted focus tree, and we get to go ham on the planet. It should be fun. We got the church music going on in the background, and here we have Pius the 11th, who is leader of an authoritarian regime of the Vatican City State. So you got like here your regular air tree, navy stuff, industrial tree, military tree, and then you do the political focuses down to here, and then you get to choose between a couple of paths and essentially conquer the world. It's great. Anyway, we start with our one unit of Palatine Guard. Very cool. We're going to exercise them until forever. We have exactly one civ, which we will use to probably not build much of anything. We will be sending up, our priests are going to be giving out many blessings to all of our wonderful equipment. The voices from beyond. Ambrosio wakes at the start, his body hot and trembling. He reaches to take a sip from the glass of water at his bedside. The room is still, the voices have stopped. So he's hearing voices, and we're hearing the voice of God, and he's telling us, let's go clap some cheeks. In his dreams, Pope Pius XI hears ethereal noises, voices on the wind. Sometimes they are quiet, sounding of harsh coals crackling, and other times of dissonant trumpets, and sometimes they merge into a chorus. In the cacophony, he has been able to make out one consistent instruction, one singular command: to restore what is rightfully ours, to revive the glorious papal states. Yes, sir. We're gonna date. Like, I already saw that once you do this, there is a Deus Vult path, so we will be 100% reclaiming the Holy Land. We just have to go through the steps, you know. First things first, we clap some Italian cheeks. There you go. All right. Now we must expand like a holy wind, a divine wind rushing across Italy. Your shepherd has returned, my people. So what's going on with the rest of Italy? Okay, so there's a civil war up here with the Kingdom of Italy, and we're not at war with them. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, and now everything is part of the Kingdom of Italy. Ah, we're gonna annex it. There you go. Okay, so easy. All right, so we took Mussolini. We're burning him at the stake right now, and our troops managed to secure the rest of the Italian peninsula, and we will now be uniting with the Kingdom of Italy. Hold on, who's leading the Kingdom of Italy? Catholic Uprising. Oh, very good, very good. My homies. Look, he's a friend from work. The Italians are one people destined for great things by the blessing of God. Let us put this terrible war behind us and unite under the banner of the church once and for all. There you go. We have a papal navy now. How are we going to name our papal navy? The Hammer of God. There you go. The Hammer of God is now the name of the papal navy. And this is going to be God's Fist. Our main navy is called God's Fist because it claps people with the power of God. There you go. Alright, we have declared the Papal States, and we will now look into the night. The time is near. Great thunderclouds wrap the heavens and the earth in their electric embrace as we prepare to hearken the truth. A revelation this night is nigh, and whatever it brings, everything is sure to change. Change utterly. Alright, the voices grow ceaseless. Today, he began, raising his arms to the tens of thousands watching from below. Italy is one people under God. Our way of life is governed by Scripture. Our values and dreams are inspired by the divine. Nevermore shall the Italian people suffer beneath the boot of tyranny. Let us rise. Then he began to falter. The Pope choked up for a moment, and at first the crowd thought he had been overcome by emotion. Let us. Then he stumbled, and then he collapsed. Cries rang out, and aides rushed to assist him. The voices, they never stopped. In fact, they have only gotten worse. Pope Pius XI rests softly now in his chambers, physicians attending to him as he drifts in and out of consciousness. In those brief waking moments, his words are as incoherent as the voices that babble in his mind. Just as glory seemed to have been achieved, fate chose to shock the world. There is only one question on everybody's lips at this moment. What now? College of Cardinals becomes the leader. Nice. All right. So, we have visions from above and from below. Oh, glory, we see you coming on the clouds of heaven, Lord. Pray bring us salvation from Satan's wrath. Or, yeah, fuck Satan. We're going the holy route, baby. Alright, we're gonna forge a new Eden. In the century since his death, Christ has witnessed from the heavens a humanity devoid of hope, warmth, and love. War and inequality still ravage the world. The machines of the battlefield lay waste to all in the crosshairs. Truly, the earth is no place for weak and tender ones as it was in the time of Eden. That era is over. As promised by God, the meek shall inherit the earth. It began with a wisp of white smoke trailing out of the mouth of the pious. The sight bewildered his doctors. They were overcome with wonder. Within minutes, clouds that glowed bright and smelled of sweet candles had encapsulated the whole room and were flooding down the stairs. The entire Vatican City was soon filled with a dreamy light. Oh, okay, well. I guess you can pause the video and watch the rest if read the rest if you want to. It's kind of toxic. Alright, we're now the kingdom of man, led by a painting that is not yet ruined. The sun, who is an appeaser. We now have a few decisions to make. There's two paths. You can look west, and you can look east. This path is the boring one. This is where we join the democratics, and we can annex Germany and France. That's also an interesting one. But see, who cares? We want to take out the east. Yes. We're going crusading, boys.
The Holy Bible may preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to defend all that is holy.
Yeah, but we're not actually gonna go to war with them. You see, there's a much simpler way. We're gonna let them go to war with themselves, and then we're gonna annex them through event, because they'll become a puppet. Alright, gentlemen, we shall expeditionary the forces of Simon, or Samson rather. We're sending Samson as our volunteer commander to the Republic of Turkey. It is time to aid our Republican allies to the best of our ability. Ah, yes, the South. The South, it's always the South. Do we own Batman? Yes, we do. It was ordained by the church that we should own Batman, and we will win the war if we do. We have freed the harbor of Adana, and we will now enter the final stages of our crusade. And gentlemen, the forces of Christ are once again victorious. The Holy Turkish Outremer is now part of our glorious empire. However, it is time that we join hands and join forces with our brethren. We can no longer sit here and live in separate states. We must unite, for united we are stronger. And here we are. One God, one empire, one religion. It is truly glorious. Alright, what shall our next step be? Our next step shall of course be that we will reclaim lands when stolen from us. Alright, gentlemen. It is time to finally declare our Holy Crusade. Continue conquest. Alright, we have taken Baghdad. All that remains is Mashhad. We will march in and take their final capital. There will be no place for them to hide. None at all. There we go. We have finished the second crusade. taking out the Iranians. The church within Russia. The church outside Russia is legitimate. It seems like the German scum get to live for a while longer. Our fight, as it appears, is with the Russians. Good, good. Our air force is ready. It is time for us to declare war. They will try to push us, and we will hold them back for as long as we can. Gentlemen, I think things are finally looking up for us. And now it's about time for us to start thinking about dealing with the German menace. Alright. It's been a while since I fought both the Soviets and the Germans at the same time, so this one's going to be interesting. But here we go. Time to clap Germany's cheeks and then finish off the Soviets. So though, this mod has been good fun. This focus tree's fucking stupid, but in a good way, So yeah, we're gonna prioritize taking out the Germans before we kill the Soviets, because Germany's already not doing too hot. I'm actually surprised that they're doing so well against us, considering they're literally getting D-Day. Get yourself a little encirclement right then and there. Reddit, get on the phone. We've taken one province from France. Yes, that's what you get for not supporting the Holy Church. God has come to reclaim his land. And there you go. A very dead Germany. Alrighty. Okay, well, the AI has succeeded to make this planet look very cursed. However, no fear. We're gonna fix it. For the most part. Yep, and this time around the Soviets are a little easier to take out because we brought more dudes. And this, my friends, is where our hero's journey ends. He had an extremely beautiful and powerful speech on stream, but unfortunately, like the dingus he is, he was listening to copyrighted music as he was giving the speech. And that's all there is for today. Thank you all very much for watching, and as always, have a good day.